Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the FV304. It's the Tier 6 British SPG. We're located on the east spawn of Sand River, and this one is commanded by BoGustavus of the SKA or Arty. You'll have to explain that to me sometime. Is he a fan of rap or not rap? SKARR music? I don't know. Well, let's see how he gets on. He's got 2 marks of excellence on an Arty that's quite difficult to play well because it's got so much speed, but it also has a 4.5-inch howitzer capable of 450 alpha and penetrating 28mm of armor with a 2.2-meter burst radius. Now, the reason it's difficult to play is because you have to get fairly close to the enemy if you want to make a real big impression on them. And so that means you are danger close. You could get spotted by the enemy. Now he's decided to move as far forward as he can, right to that rock, just at the edge of the channel, the riverbed, near the cap area, as you can see. And he's going to fire on the enemy tanks when they appear at the center line. Nobody turned up yet. See the concentration skills working? Of course, that comes into effect and gives a boost or decrease to gun dispersion, which makes you more accurate on your shots. There are other skills you can actually get into effect using the FV304 if you can get some assist by actually, say, tracking an enemy vehicle. Oh, yes, that was a good shot there. Right on target, but the T-3485 knew that he was being fired on, and he must have the Arty warning skill for him to do that. Now he's come out to the edge there. First shot was a miss, or second shot was a miss, but I think he might be able to get another shot in. The guy's going up that edge there. I think this one's going to miss as well. He's certainly keeping very active. The other Arty on our team is an M41 HMC. And he's also firing in this direction. Now, he won't go all the way around because, of course, he's going to get fired on as soon as he's spotted. Round south. That's a direct hit. The Stug and the SU-85 are the ones who are going to spot him. This is the ramp, the other side of the ramp, rather. And a Panzer III Aslains J just took a hit for 174. Now, he's gone to the other side of the ramp, which makes him vulnerable to enemy tanks shooting to the south of the map. He's just hit him, and I think he tracked him on one side. Now, let's see if the guys who are a little further to the south are shooting on him. I think they are, but we're going to hit him first. And another big hit for 180. You can see there's an M5 Stuart there as well, firing from behind the rocks. We can probably get a shot on that guy. Dialed in, rounds out, looks good. Direct hit! Yep, that one definitely hit the mark. Doesn't matter if you're hiding behind rocks, if you keep getting hit by an Arty that can hit you even when you're hiding behind the rocks. And the M5 Stuart's decided he's not going to give up. Okay, so we're going to fire ahead of his track. Unfortunately, it hits the rocks. We've got a T6 medium turned up now. You can see the Panzer III Aslains J's gone behind the mosque. But this guy, the M5 Stuart, is coming straight for us. He's ignoring our other guys, and I think we're going to get a shotgun here. He's lined it up. He knows the Arty's here. That's a kill. Beautiful kill. But he was spotted by the enemy, so now he has to go behind this rock just for a brief moment. The enemy team's got an M41 HMC, and their other Arty is a... looking for it, can't see it. Have they only got one? No, they've got an SU-8. So he can reach this far from the other end of the map. Now the T-3485 has also come south. That was one of the guys who was dodging the shots. So we're going to go over near our teammates and let them have a go at that guy when he pops up. You can see he's just testing now to see where everyone is. We didn't get spotted. But now we're in a position where we can fire on him, and he doesn't know where we are. Our teammates can see where we are. Okay, there's a T6 medium moving past the mosque. Riding in, he's gone. The T-3485 has gone unspotted, which means he's probably holding there at the moment, and the T1 Heavy is going down to try and deal with him. In fact, he went around the rock, but we can't get a shot at him now because he's just too close. He's outside the 50-meter range, but we could get a shotgun if he comes up over that ridgeline. Okay, we're trying to find a solution for a shotgun. If he pops up just a little bit more, that's possible. But if he does fire, then the T-3485M might realise where he is. Mind you, if that T-3485 tries to retreat, he might get a nasty surprise. And I think we're about to do a shotgun on him anyway. We're moving around him, getting into a position. He's lined up. We're about to get spotted. We have been spotted. Lined up and dialing in. And that's a kill. Beautiful kill. Lined up perfectly. He knows how to handle this beast. It also is the fastest Arty in the game, 72.4 kilometers. So it's about the same speed as a light tank. In fact, it's faster than some light tank. With 3 tanks up on the enemy, and now he's actually going out to the dunes because he wants to get some damage on the enemy tanks at the other end of the field, the west side of the field. And you have to be careful with this thing as well. When you're moving fast over the sand dunes, don't go too fast, because if you do, you could dislodge your tracks at a moment when you really do need to keep them. Okay, the Largo's in sight. He's within range. He can start laying shells down on this guy. He is a one-shot, actually, as well. It dials in fairly quickly. He's using the concentration skills. Oh, my God, he got a kill. One shot on the Largo. He laid the shell ahead of his path and obliterated him with that one. So he's now got 3 kills. It's a good sign of an Arty player who knows his job, because he's supporting his team, but he's also taking names. You can tell when the enemy's frightened when they start disappearing, because they don't want to be spotted, just in case the Arty finds out where they are. Okay, Matilda's moving up. The Hellcat's moving up. We just saw the tracer from the enemy Arty. Now he's getting very close to that Sandy Micah, but there's also a T-28 up on top of the hill. And we can definitely kill that tank with one shot that lands directly on him. You can see he's jockeying for a position so he can get an easy shot. We fire the round in, lands right next door to him. Needs to adjust the aim just slightly. Give it a go. Again. Okay, he's ready. Rounds out. That's a hit. That's a direct hit. But he'll need to put another one in. Just test. No, he's pulled back. But look, he's lost virtually all of his hit points. He's now vulnerable. And there's one shot in. Yes! Another kill. That's 4. The Jackson is in the riverbed. Now we can see him there. Now Jacksons are vulnerable. They have very little armor. That guy's an easy shot. Unfortunately, just not enough lead there. Okay, we can see that Churchill in the distance as well. There's the Jackson ahead of his path. Rounds out. Perfect! 5 kills now. Oh, he's better at it than I am. Well, you may have seen the game I had in the Finky on this map just recently, and I had a lot of fun. But yes, leading the target sometimes is difficult, but he made that look easy. Okay, lovely. Round out straight away on the Churchill. Now, the reason he wanted to move, because he wanted to adjust his position. There's still one enemy Arty in the game. It's the M41 HMC. He fires ahead of his path, but he doesn't get the kill. That would have been a Top Gun if he got it, but he definitely wants the last Arty, because if he can get him, that's a Top Gun. And I'm sure he'd love a Top Gun right now. The IKV's moving in. Now, we're going to have a quick look around this corner, just in case he's nearby. This Arty is capable of shotgunning at close range. With a 450 Alpha, he can take out an enemy, but the IKV's found the M41. I think he's going to take at least 2 shots to take the guy down. Oh, we're going to be behind him. We're coming up for a shotgun. And gets it! He gets a Top Gun and kills the enemy with his last shot. And a ram. That was a sweet game by BoGustavus in the FV304. It was an ace tanker game. Not the first time he's had an ace tanker. He's had them before, but he made that one look very, very easy indeed. And it's very hard to do it right. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 18. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he got a top gun for getting 6 kills. I was doubtful that he would get that kill because I thought the IKV 103 would take out the M41, but I get that feeling that the IKV may have known that BoGustavus was coming in and he gave him the opportunity to take that kill so he could get the top gun. I'm pretty sure whenever I've seen somebody who's actually on 5 kills, they're getting close, or if they're on 7 kills and one more will give them the Radley Waters, I always try and corral that enemy so that teammates can come in, or so that the player can come in and get his medal, because after all, they've managed to earn at least 5 or 7 kills, then getting one more could make all the difference to them. That was a lovely game. He got a win ace of 5,413, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, definitely the highest damage, 2,000 hit points for BoGustavus. The next highest scorer was the Churchill one on the enemy team, 1,954 hit points, so he wasn't far away from seizing that high caliber. Second highest damage was the Hellcat with 1,000. Oh, sorry, that was the second highest damage. Third highest damage was the Hellcat on his team with 1,702 hit points, so he was a little way behind. When it came to kills, BoGustavus got that one too. 6 kills to him, 2 kills to the Hellcat, the BDR G1B, and on the enemy team, their Churchill 1 and their M41 HMC. And when it came to base XP, he misses out on that one. I'm afraid the Hellcat got it ahead of him. 944 to the Hellcat, 891 to BoGustavus, and 712 went to the BDR G1B. The M41 HMC on his team got a Confederate out of that game, so obviously he was working hard to hit as many enemy as he could, and obviously he's heard the mantra from us is hit as many of the enemy as you can in a battle, because the more likely you are to get a Confederate medal. If you get a Confederate, even if you lose the game, you are going to come out with more points, and it's points make prizes. Well, not quite, but if you're British, you'll know what that means. It's a famous slogan from a game show host. But certainly, the more enemy you hit, the more likely you're going to come out beneficial at the end of the game. But in that one, BoGustavus, that was a great game, and he actually played it incredibly well. 2 shotguns, the M5 Stuart, and then getting the T3485. And I'm sure that T3485 driver was thinking to himself, oh no, I knew that the guy was there, but I just didn't pay any attention to him. And then he got shotgunned by an Arty. So that's the good game. Let's have a look at the detail report. 21 shells fired, 12 direct hits on the enemy, 3 penetrating shots, and 13 splash. 2,000 hit points of damage, of which 1,567 were at more than 300 meters. The close shots being on the shotguns, the M5 Stuart, and of course the T3485, and of course the last enemy, the M41 HMC, was killed at almost 0 range actually. And I thought for a second he actually rammed the guy to death, but he was ramming anyway, regardless, because he wanted that kill and he was going to make absolutely sure. But his shell hit the target and blew it up even before he impacted, so he didn't suffer any loss of hit points. And you can see that there's no loss of hit points at all in that game. 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, 60 hit points of damage assistance, so he didn't get the concentration skill working, but it was a good skill, a good skilled game anyway. On a free-to-play account, look at this, 103,329 credits. Mind you, 85,000 of that was mission completion, but that's still an incredible score for a free-to-play account. And he picked up 4,455 experience points out of the game as well, with another reward for mission completion. So yes, that's a really good example of somebody playing at the 3 mark level. He's only 2 marks at the moment, but if he keeps playing like that, he will be 3 marks very, very shortly, I'm sure of it. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.